Good afternoon, everyone. Today's story is entitled Dinosaur or Mammal. What animal is long, sleek, covered from head to toe with elegant scales? No, I'm not speaking about dragons. It's a pangolin, and it is a mammal, not a reptile. The best way to describe a pangolin is it looks like a pine cone. The pangolin has hard brown overlapping scales that covers its whole body except for its snout and belly. Pangolins live in parts of Africa and Asia. They sleep all day long in burrows they have dug or borrowed from some other animal. Some types of pangolins even sleep in trees. The tree pangolins have long, tough tails that help them to hang from branches much like opossums. These timid creatures hunt at night. They move around slowly through the jungle and tall grasses. Some pangolins curl their claws under their foot pads and walk on their knuckles. They can also stand on their back feet and walk. They use their claws for tearing apart ant and termite nests. Pangolins do not have good eyesight, so they depend on hearing and smell to find food. When they find an ant hill or a termite mound, they use their front claws to dig into the hill. Then they poke their snouts into the little mounds looking for ants and termites. Pangolins can close their ears and noses to keep insects out while they're eating. Pangolins have amazing tongues. Did you know that their tongues are longer than their bodies and heads combined? Their aren't connected to their mouths but to the bottom of their rib cage. When not in use, the pangolin can curl up their tongues in their bodies. Pangolins use their worm-like sticky tongues to lick up ants and termites. These insects are swallowed whole. Since pangolins have no teeth to chew their food, they swallow small stones to help grind up their food. The pangolins can eat up to 20,000 ants and termites a day. This is more than 70 million insects per year. African pangolin females give birth to one baby at a time. Babies have soft scales that harden rapidly over several days. Baby pangolins travel around with their mothers by riding on the base of the mother's tail for the first 3 months. However, they start eating insects after 3 months. When danger is near, mother pangolins will curl up around their babies to protect them. The word pangolin comes from the Malay word pangulong, which means roller. This describes the action pangolins use to defend themselves. By rolling up, they create a hard, spiky ball that is difficult for even lions, tigers, and leopards to crack. The scales on their tails have sharp edges that can slice the skin of a predator. Pangolins can also release a sticky fluid from their glands as a defense against being injured. Pangolins can roll away from their enemies or simply be still and wait for the enemies to go away. Pangolins are one of God's creatures that have armor for their best protection. The Bible tells us about armor that you and I need to have at all times, spiritual armor. Ephesians 6:11 says, "Wear the full armor of God." Wear God's armor so that you can fight against the devil's evil tricks. With God's armor, we know what is true and we can claim his righteousness. Jesus offers us peace, faith, so that we can believe in him and follow his ways. God's armor protects us just like the penguin's armor protects them, and his word teaches us how to live. The Bible has the answers to all of our problems, and we just need to ask Jesus to help us put on the full armor. Pangolins are safe with their armor, and we will be happy and safe with our spiritual armor. Guys, as you look at these amazing animals, stop and think how God has provided them with the protection that they needed. Just imagine trying to crack that armor and getting sliced up. Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, you stand no chance against the pangolin when it curls into the ball. Y'all have a blessed day.